Apple TV Plus' underrated sci-fi series. Invasion is set to return to screens for Season 3 on August 26, 2025, and one of the show's creators, Simon Kinberg, recently revealed how the series will be changing. Invasion follows unrelated characters spread across the globe as they attempt to cope with the realities of a devastating alien invasion. Across Seasons 1 and 2, Invasion's characters slowly uncover information about the invasion, leading to the discoveries of the mysterious alien claw, the alien portal, and the hive mind. The end of Invasion Season 2 also saw more of the characters' stories beginning to overlap than ever before, and Kinberg has confirmed this will continue. In an interview with Screen Rant, Kinberg shared that one of the major changes coming in Invasion Season 3 is that the characters' stories will be fully intertwined. Even better, the characters will all be undertaking a new mission together to bring an even bigger fight to the aliens. Read his full quote below. And then the other part was, I'm not even sure that audiences were saying this, but I could see that they liked when some of the characters overlapped and met each other. That was always part of our intention, which was to build these characters over 1 or 2 seasons, so that you get to know them in their disparate, different lives and worlds, and they're such different characters from such different parts of the world. And then ultimately, to bring them together and force them to come together as a team, and see if they can come together as a team. That's what this season really is about. This season is really about these characters who've been in these parallel storylines, and you've come to know and hopefully care about, who have to actually converge for the first time. It's a much more linear, driven, propulsive season, because they come together, and they're immediately thrust into a mission. So, it's a real mission season of instead of running away and just trying to survive the aliens, they're actually taking the action to the aliens this season. Kinberg's comments point towards a very exciting prospect for Invasion Season 3. Looking back to where each of the show's main characters were in Season 1, and remembering that they largely did not know each other makes their convergence a huge change for the show, but arguably a necessary one. While each of their individual stories were good and, as Kinberg identifies, helped audiences discover who the characters were as people, it did take a lot of time to cover these vastly different people and locations. This was a good way of setting up the extent of the invasion, but it is no longer necessary in Season 3. At this point in the story, audiences are already aware of the state of Invasion's world, so bringing the characters together and setting up a combined mission means the show is finally realizing its potential. The unified story will benefit Invasion's narrative and leave much more room for action and a fuller investigation of the aliens. I often find it quite satisfying when TV shows are able to bring together different characters and storylines, so Kinberg's Invasion Season 3 reveal is intriguing. As much as the individual stories have been entertaining, it does feel like a natural progression to have them unite and share their experiences and what they have learned. As the series is so character-driven, it does feel important to learn how those characters would fare if they were all forced to work together. Perhaps even more exciting, though, is Kinberg's statement that the season will be more propulsive and mission-based. After watching the characters struggle to survive in the aftermath of the alien attacks in Seasons 1 and 2, going for an action-driven narrative seems like a good choice for Invasion Season 3. The more immediate action will be a big change from past seasons, but it may be just what Invasion needs to keep audiences invested.